Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a little rundown on this little video clip that I'm doing for you guys today. I took Theo and Patrick. It was one of Theo's friends that came up to the lake house this year, and I wanted to get him on some frogfish, but it was really windy. Conditions were kind of crappy, but they still went out and did it. They had a bunch of blow-ups on it, but they weren't real happy with missing the fish. So, but that's that technique. It's a tough technique to learn. So we went over and we did some other fishing. So hope you enjoyed the video. Just a small little clip for our from the summer when Theo had his buddy Patrick up there. So hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, welcome back to RUKU Outdoors. We are out in the green slime for frogs today. We have Patrick, who never frog fished before. We're going to get him out there, and we have Theo. And we are going, I'm going to show you this little bit of green. So they've never caught a fish on a frog yet. Theo still hasn't. So we're trying to get him a fish, and we're going to try to get Patrick a fish on a frog. So let me turn this camera around and show you what we're looking at here. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Look at all this green. We're going to go throw some frogs down here in this little honey hole that we call the honey hole on the right hand side up here. So stay with us and hopefully we can show you some fishies on a frog. Alright guys, so we were frog fishing. Patrick, Theo, they were getting hits. They got some really big blow ups on the frog, but they didn't set the hook and they lost a lot of them. But they're not really into the frog fishing that much. Theo gets frustrated. It is frustrating technique. We're out on the point now with all this wind. They wanted a Senko fish, try to catch a bass, but it's going to be equally as hard out here, guys. So we're gonna try this for a while. We're gonna go hit a couple more points, and I'm gonna see if I can't hook them into fishing with a frog again. We'll see. All right, we'll see. Keep it in the boat. All right, good. We got Patrick got a fish, a bass on a Senko. Theo got a fish. I missed one. We all three of us. So I'm going to anchor right here and we're going to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to get his off first.
All right, yeah, get his off first. That's awesome. Hey, don't put him on my seat. Put it on the floor. You nutball. Let some line out, Patrick. Let some line out. You got to let line out. Theo, lip him. Lip him. There you go.
More.
Okay, more. Pull it out. Pull the line out. Okay, that's good. All right, guys, we're going to be right back. Alright guys, well that was it for the clip. It was a pretty short clip, but I wanted to put that in there because Theo and Patrick had a great time. We had a good time out on the boat. It was a little rough. That weekend was really rough conditions, really windy and everything. But I wanted to thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Make sure you turn all your notifications to all. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. Oh, and after this, I am going to show you my new video and new song that we had made for this year as well. So, like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We're going to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see you.
Running through the wild sky, blue and white. Casting lines fly, feel the river tide. Snakes and fish splashing, living rough and free. Off the hook, outdoors where we want to be. Now let's climb high, hunting game we track. Echoes in the canyon, bringing nature back. Trailing in the mud, boots heavy groaning. Creeping stealthy, quiet, hides the thrills moaning. Off the hook, wild, feel the wild call. Nature's thunder answers breaking all the walls. After the chase, when the night falls heavy. Off the hook, outdoors, living strong and steady. Fields open, wild critters scurry low. find our flow. No city lights flashing, just the moon's soft glow. Living raw in the wild, that's all we need to know. Hands gritty from the soil where a nurse brand. Sweat mixing with the air, feel the land. Feeling life rushing with each mountain stand. Out here we understand nature's rough hand. Off the hook, wild, feel the wild call. Nature's thunder answers breaking all the walls. After the chase, when the night falls heavy, off the hook, outdoors, living strong and steady. Off the hook, wild, feel the wild call. Nature's thunder answers breaking all the walls. After the chase, when the night falls heavy, off the hook, outdoors, living strong and steady. Fields open wide, critters scurry low. I hear the wilds where we find our flow. No city lights flashing, just the moon's soft glow. Living raw in the wild, that's all we need to know. Hands gritty from the soil where a nerve spread. Sweat mixing with the air, feel the land. Feeling life rushing with each mountain stand. Out here we understand nature's rough hand. Off the hook, wild, feel the wild call. Nature's thunder answers breaking all the walls. After the chase, when the night falls heavy, off the hook, outdoors, living strong and steady. Remember to teach our kids so we can preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations.